Hi. So I want to talk to you about gratitude and actually something that happened today that I realized about gratitude. Now, gratitude has been talked about a lot as a beautiful tool to heal your life. To actually, The Secret talks about it as a major tool as to manifest something in your life. There's a research by Deepak Chopra who has found that in an average day we have about 85,000 thoughts, and 85 to 90% of these thoughts are actually rehash of our previous thoughts. So you're literally thinking the same sort of thoughts. And gratitude is a wonderful way of really taking charge of our thinking and going from default to creating what we want in our lives. It is a conscious way of directing our thoughts, and when we do that and direct them in the direction of what we do want, the more we think about gratitude, the more grateful that we are, the happier we start to feel, the more full, the more abundant we start to feel. And when we're feeling that, the serotonin levels increase, and in general our health obviously gets better and better. But at the same time, gratitude has been made to be slightly complicated, and a lot of people share with me that just because it takes a lot of time, it is complicated, who will sit down and write it? Now, I'm a huge believer of keeping things simple. Do things that you can actually do. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some things that I do, and you could probably play out with those. In the morning when you wake up, how about the moment that you open your eyes, or are just about to open your eyes, you get aware of yourself on the bed and just say thank you. Express your gratitude. When you get up and put your feet on the floor, say thank you. When you take a bath, and we might be rushing all the time, but hopefully most of us take at least a 45-second bath. How about using those 45 seconds to express gratitude for the water that's available for you to take a shower? We've heard so much about the water crisis and everything. Take a moment and really express gratitude to the water that you do have to take a shower with. And when you do that, you'll actually enjoy the shower even more. Have you ever considered thanking your body? And again, can you imagine not being able to use any one part of your body? Even when we sprain our hand, a non-dominant hand, that's when you really realize the importance of how much you use that hand, don't you? How about ever expressing gratitude to that? This body that's been working for you all the time. And for all the people who say they don't have time, I do it this way. I do it in all the time that I have to drive, to cook, to make a cup of tea. That's my gratitude time. That's my time to actually take cognizance of what all is there in my life. And I feel so abundant. Believe me, I had a 40-minute drive one day, and at the end of that 40-minute drive, I wasn't even done thanking my body. You want to test it out? Let's do that. Ready? Okay. I'm so grateful for my eyes that because of them, I get to see this beautiful world. I get to look at all of you, and you get to look at me. I'm so grateful for all the wonderful things in this world that I get to see. I'm grateful for the trees that I get to see. I'm grateful for the movies that I get to see. Thank you to my eyes that I get to read these books. I'm so grateful to these ears that thanks to them, I get to listen to the beautiful sounds of nature. When I go out in the evenings and I hear the birds chirping, that's a moment to really be grateful to having these ears and having an opportunity to really just be able to feel this beautiful and to hear this beautiful sound. I'm so grateful to these ears because of which I can hear the music that I love and I can appreciate the music that I love. I'm so grateful to these ears because of which I can use a mobile phone and talk to my best friend. I'm so grateful for this mouth, which allows me, it gives me an opportunity to communicate. I'm so grateful for the teeth because of which I can chew the delicious food that my mom makes. I'm so grateful for these hands that allow me to touch and feel everything that there is. I'm so grateful for my feet that take me everywhere that I want to go. And I'm so grateful for this entire body that is healthy, that's taking care of itself. And that's one thing that I know will always take care of me, that's always working in my favor. I'm so grateful that this body tells me what it is feeling. It is the barometer of truth for me and tells me what's happening. It is the way I get to also maintain my boundaries with the world around. I'm so grateful for everything, and this is when I haven't even come to the internal organs that I don't even get to see, but are already working in my favor. How wonderful is life? Imagine doing that for yourself. And does that feel like I've gone on a Pollyanna binge? Okay, try this. And this is what happened today, which got me all excited about making this video. This morning, I was suddenly very worried about something, and I was getting into a loop of worry. What will happen, and if that happened, then what will happen, and if that happened, and what will happen? Does that sound familiar? And I was alone in my office. So I actually said it out loud to myself, and I said, "Stop." And then I asked. The only thing I could say was, "What am I feeling? Worry?" I'm so grateful that I get to understand that this is worry. I'm so grateful that I get to be aware of my emotions. I'm so grateful that I have the tools that I can use to actually deal with my emotions. And if I didn't, I'm so grateful that I have access to something called the internet that allows me and gives me access to more and more options. I'm so grateful for the internet that actually has information of things that I have not even imagined. I'm so grateful for everything in my life. That's how I do it, for everything in my life. Try it out, share with me what happens, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.